one of our biggest criticisms that we get as red pill content creators is you're taking fresh young minds and you're poisoning them against women.
Are you kidding me?
The truth, dude.
So you said the rational male helped you understand what went wrong in your marriage. Did it also make you have a negative outlook on women?
No, I don't think it.
I didn't get that vibe from you either.
I don't think it's. I don't feel negatively towards women. I felt negatively towards myself for not understanding how women operate.
Ding.
Shit, I always
That's
say.
why
Go
fuck
on.
all the red
Bars,
parades.
bars.
That's it right
What
there.
I always say. Go on. Go ahead.
Well, the thing is you can't be too hard on yourself, because that's why I cut ties with Steve the Dean Williams. He used to talk shit about guys like you. You guys should already. How are you going to hold somebody accountable for something you were never taught?
Dude,
right?
real
Look at
quick.
my environment. I had 2 moms. I had no direction as far as a father is concerned.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, when left to my own devices, I did what I was told.
Yep.
Or what
Wow.
I was taught.
Yeah.
You know, and when I went outside of my comfort zone and absorbed some new knowledge, it helped me understand that the old ways I was doing things didn't work. It's like a cocoon. I'm not mad at the caterpillar because I'm a butterfly now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The men who
I felt the same exact way.
Did you
just
really?
just saying real quick, I found AMS after my first relationship, and I instantly knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Okay.
I instantly understood what red pill meant because I've always been a government conspiracy theorist.
Oh wow.
Always.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I was actually on a show called The Red
Red
Pill,
Pill, yeah.
straight out of broadcasting school, and that was just about poking holes in politics and
theories.
exposing what the shadow government does. So when all AMS had to say was like, listen, I don't pay attention to none of that shit. I'm red pill. I know the difference. I knew what he meant. He meant that like
jive with you.
I know how things actually work as opposed to how we were told they work. I instantly knew what he meant. And then I think the first AMS video I found was him talking about Dread Game, and my first girlfriend ran Dread Game on me.
Yeah.
So I instantly knew, like, people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about watch shit like AMS and they're like, oh, that's bullshit. I'm like, nah, if you've lived a little bit, you know it's not
You know,
bullshit.
of course.
Because Dread Game worked so effectively on me. I'm like, it's got to work the same way on them.
It
like,
works better that way because there are less of you than there are of them.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
So, yeah, and it was the same experience Jordan had. I was instantly upset with myself, and I was actually so angry at my girlfriend. I was doing beta shit. Like, she left all of her shit at my apartment, and I threw all her shit out. Like, honestly, like the me now, I would be like,
great.
take your shit. I will bring your
there you
shit
go.
to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But like, I was doing vindictive shit because I'm heartbroken. Like it was beta as fuck.
I remember that you had other girls over and you gave them all her makeup.
You know what I did? You know what's fucking terrible? I was so mad at her. She had all her clothes and her makeup at my place, which half the fucking makeup I bought because I was a simp. But but I had all her shit, and I actually invited all the neighborhood hoes over to the house, and we had an auction, and I held up clothing,
Fucking brilliant. I love it.
clothing piece by clothing piece. I held it up, and I was like,
going once.
Yeah, and I was like, going once, going twice, and to Lindsay, there you go. That'll look great. You got big enough tits for that shirt. That'll be perfect. And I'm like, and little by little, I gave all her clothes away to the neighborhood hoes, and I hit her up and I said, hey, I gave all your clothes away to the neighborhood hoes, and then I donated her books. But I look back at all that now, and I'm like, there is no need for any of that. A, if I was aware, I would have known she was a fucking asshole, and then B, there's no need for all that. When you're done with a chick, hey, take your shit or I'll bring you your shit. I just want you out of here. I don't gotta like
is what it
destroy
is.
your shit. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jordan. Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say if like you are taking your anger out on the chick, like if you're upset with chicks when you find out about red pill, that's just a lack of accountability.
Yeah,
because had
exactly.
you have been red pill when you got into that relationship, it would have turned out a whole different way. That's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People, they often call us women haters, misogynists, this and that, and the third. Men who genuinely hate women simply don't know them.
Right.
What men on the outside have to understand is that women are not evil. They're not these evil, devious creatures. Women are like water. They take the shape of the container that they're put in. Modern women are put into a container that tells them it's empowering to sleep around. You can use men for money, this and that and the third.
Right.
And a woman is only going to do to you what you allow her to do. But I didn't really truly come to love women for who and what they are until I found the red pill and understood them. And I still have a lot of animosity towards my mom, but not as much anymore because I now understand why she did what she did. It doesn't make it legit, but
you understand how they respond to things.
Yeah.
And when you understand how they respond to things, I remember Rolo saying that. He's like, this will help your relationship with the women you deal with, but also like your mother, a sister, a female cousin, things like that. And as we talked about one of the first times you came on my show, it's really only beta men that hate women and hurt women.
Yes.
It's really only beta men that cannot control
this
their
out.
emotions that physically hurt women.
I'm trying to tell you right now, the red pill saves male and female lives, gentlemen. That's the bottom line. And a lot of women like to say, "Oh, men need to be emotional and they need to be vulnerable." No. Men who let their emotions out are men who shoot up schools.
Yes.
They go to clubs and shoot people up.
Yeah.
That's why the red pill saves lives, because once you understand women, you're like, "Oh, they're not these evil creatures. There's no for me to go. There's no reason for me to go out and hurt them."
It's the craziest thing in the world. It's a current standard I think people have for true political correctness, that all we're doing is like, if we really, when people see us quote unquote trashing women, we are trashing their arguments.
Yeah.
So debating female logic and maybe shitting all over female logic, yes. Debating female knowledge, being highly annoyed by women's lack of logic,
there you go.
Sure, but that's common. That's common experience. It's only truly beta men that hate women, hurt women, and I think girls see us distinguish a female talking point, and they see us harshly shit on a female like perspective.
Yep.
And they're like, "Oh, these must be the guys that like hurt women." I'm like, no, from our perspective, you're a bitch if you hurt women. Only a bitch of a man will put his hands on a chick, because that's a dude who can't control himself.
I'm gonna tell you what,
can't
dude,
control his emotions.
You know what a coward is? A coward is a man who gets in a fight with someone he knows he can beat.
Exactly.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been in many fights, and I don't think I have ever fought one guy. And dude, I've been eye to eye with people, and I don't know how many fights you've been in, but you can tell. You can look in a man's eyes and tell, okay, this son of a bitch does not want to throw down. He's posing for his girl, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Then some motherfuckers who I knew didn't want to fight, I'm like, oh my God, this guy is about to get fucking crushed in front of his girlfriend. Oh, well, the point is that, and we say this all the time, just like you said, men who put their hands on women are cowards, because you know you're going to win. You know you're going to win that fight.
Yeah.
What the red pill teaches, it teaches you the understanding of women. Women are not evil. There's no need to be. Look. You're gonna feel some type of way if your girl cheats on you. That's going. That's
But
going
she
to
treated
sting.
on you because you were being a bitch, not because she's evil.
Yeah.
Well, some girls cheat on you because, well, they're just hoes, right?
Yeah, that's
and,
they're
straight up whores.
Yeah, they're straight up sluts.
It's give and take. There's a mixture of two. There's a mixture of two. I think I said on a recent show, I think you're a pretty fucked up chick if you cheat on a dude so early on in the relationship.
Yeah.
That's just
She
a
was
hoe.
never in. Yeah.
Now, if you hung in there for a year and you desired your man to be so much stronger than he revealed himself to be, she wants you to be something that only this motherfucker is revealing himself to be over here.
Yeah.
And she's like, fuck it. It's still not right, but I think the chick that cheats like the first month, that's just a.
She was never. Yeah,
that's just a hoe. That's
she's
different.
she's a slut. Yeah, that that's what it comes down to, man.
Yeah.
It's like doing hoe shit. It's, I don't want to. Is cheating. You know, it's weird. We as humans, the reason why we're the dominant species on the planet is because, number one, we have opposable thumbs. Number two, we have the ability to reason on like 30 different levels.
Yep.
So you compare, only humans have a problem with cheating, right?
Yeah.
Bitches are all the time, oh my God, this nigga this and he's cheating that. But when lionesses are in a pride, shout out to Red Pill Lions,
Yeah.
lioness number 2 is not saying, can you believe this alpha lion, the king of the pride, went over there and fucked lioness number 6? Can you believe this?
Number 16.
No.
Shout
They
out
sit
Mufasa.
There you, yeah, right. Shout out to Nala, the original hoe. But yeah, animals in the jungle, they all fuck the alpha male. Only humans have a only human women have a problem when alpha males fuck all of them, but they still continue to fuck them. It's mind-boggling.